Howdy y'all. Guess what time it is? It is time for this week's baby appointment. And this week I have a phone again so I can share it with y'all. Let's see how baby boy's doing. And now we wait. That was a rapid turn of events. I went from waiting to being told to go to labor and delivery for testing, and we are having baby today. I am currently at testing, and we are due back to induce around dinner time. It looks like I'm getting my Halloween baby. And before you all tell me that I look good, I'm not nervous, no. I'm shaking like a leaf. It's a lot to process. But all is looking well. So, we just wait. Well, guys, it turned out I did not get any of my birth plans that I'd hoped for. Labor was actually pretty okay for the first day, but slow. They induced my dilation at 5 on Monday. I was already in labor when I went in. I was contracting, but I wasn't feeling the contractions because they weren't strong enough yet. I just didn't dilate. So I ended up laboring from Monday through Tuesday. 1 a.m. Tuesday night, I get my water broken. We start pushing at 4 a.m. Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Baby boy doesn't come out. I end up getting rushed for an emergency C-section. Like, they didn't even put a blanket over me. I was legs up, butt out, all the way through. They had even tried to vacuum him. Nothing worked. C-section it was. And it was such a rushed C-section that I was put to sleep rather than wait for the epidural to kick in. I wake up being told my baby's here, congratulations, and I feel gushing like I'm peeing myself, or my water broke all over again. So I call the nurse over and I'm like, why am I gushing? Do I have to pee? What's going on? She says, no, you have a catheter. Let me check. She lifts my blanket and I am bloody from hips to feet. They bring the doctor in and the doctor tells me I'd had some clotting. They had put me on Pitocin while I was asleep to help push it out, and that was probably what was going on. They get a scan machine and look, and my uterus is full of blood. It's not clots. So they tried to remove it by hand and with a tool. Painful as hell. Did nothing but give me another liter of blood loss. A definite measured liter of blood loss. They estimated that I lost between 3 and 4 liters, possibly more if we count blood loss during birth. I get rushed back to what's called interventional radiology. They do a scan on my belly and take me to an OR, put a sheath in my hip. I'm put out again, second time in 2 hours. This time when I'm woken up, I'm getting a tube shoved down my throat and I'm gagging. I ended up going back to sleep. They put me back out, or the meds kicked back in, one of the two. I'm not quite clear on this one. But I ended up going back to sleep for several hours. And when I wake up, a charge nurse comes in to talk to me. Did I have any family or friends that was supposed to be calling the hospital, she says. Somebody, I know who, called the hospital, told them they were a friend, and the hospital ever so kindly gave a lot of information out that I did not want known. So I've literally just gone through like the most traumatic birth that could ever happen, up to and including them discussing hysterectomy, and that's what I wake up to. Oh, and did I add that when I woke up I was in the ICU? Yeah, that too. I spent 2 days there. 2 days that I did not get to meet my baby because health risks, obviously, as well as he needed some treatment under lights for jaundice. So I did not get to meet the baby in person until about 8:30 Wednesday night, and I did not get to have him in the room with me until yesterday when I was finally downgraded. But now he's with me and will stay with me until we go home. And he is an absolute angel. He was born 5:43 a.m. on Wednesday, November the 1st. He was 6 pounds, 13 ounces, and 20.7 inches long. All 10 fingers, all 10 toes, everything where it should be, everything as it should be, absolutely perfectly healthy, and doing amazing. I am hanging in there. In a way, I'm glad I didn't post this video earlier. It gave me a chance to tell everything in full detail. And in some ways, I'm not glad that I didn't post it earlier, but it is what it is. I do ask that anybody calling the hospital, whether you mean well or not, please stop, okay? Please. We are dealing with everything going on. Please, they know they messed up. I appreciate people wanting to stand up for me, but please don't do this, okay? This is nurses that are busy, and you are taking away from patients. So please, we know what's up. We got it handled. Please don't call. And for those of you calling for negative reasons, come on, seriously. Come on. Again, this is nurses that answer the phone that should be out here taking care of mamas and babies, or up there taking care of very, very sick people, not dealing with your BS, okay? Come on. You got some sense up there. Use it. I'm going to go finish my breakfast and be with my baby boy. Thank you all for the love and support. I was definitely overwhelmed with comments on yesterday's video, and hopefully this addresses a lot of the questions. If not, I will be back, like I said yesterday, as soon as I'm feeling better. I have so much love for all of y'all, and I appreciate the love you give me and him more than I could ever say. And you guys really have been rock stars. I have heard about every call, how many of y'all called and said, bad stuff, as well as how many of y'all called and said absolutely sweet, loving, and amazingly caring stuff. And I appreciate that. I just wish that the flood would stop for their sake. I'll catch y'all soon, all right? Okay, thanks, bye.